Welcome to a Spanish class. Bienvenidos a la clase de español con la señora Murray. Bienvenidos, padres, for Spanish 1. I'm going to give you a little tour of how the Google Classroom and what the resources that we're going to use for our class. My name is Giselle Murray. Students call me Senora Murray. And we use the first thing that we're going to talk to you, and the very important is Google Classroom. So each student is already in Google Classroom. They're here in period 5. Here I'm going to post announcements, and every week we're going to post what we do in class and what is the homework they need to complete. So we are already in week 3rd, September 13 to 17. So we were working on Las Navidades, a little bit of culture, and the Donde Eres. And besides that, we were working on, because all the students didn't have the computers yet, we were working on assignments here and in paper, but eventually we'll go all in Google Classroom. And for the students that need paper, assignments in paper, I will provide that as well. But this is important that you keep track of the assignments and homework that are here in Google Classroom. You can get a report for Google Classrooms as well. Here we're gonna use for Spanish 1, we're gonna use the book Avancemos Uno, is the orange book. Each student has already an account in the website, so they can access the book online. It's like this. They can answer questions here directly from the book. They can record their voices here and answer questions. It's a great tool for students to use. We're gonna use it every day. And also there is books, physical books here at school, so each student can use it as well. This class is an introduction to Spanish for students they don't have any experience studying Spanish, and we focus on the four language skills: listening, speaking, reading, and writing, with emphasis in oral communication and cultural connections. In addition to traditional methods of assessments, we will highlight some role play. Students will have small oral presentations and guided conversations. So this is introductory to Spanish. We already review the alphabet, the numbers, the weather, and we will look how to have introductions and how to write and speak in the present tense. Here we'll have a lot of class participation and classwork. We'll have quizzes, projects, and then we'll have homework. It will be assigned during most weekdays. From Monday to Thursday, I will be assigning homework, sometimes Friday as well. And the homework will be from the book that I show you or from supplemental documents that I will provide in Google Classroom. What is the grading for a Spanish 1 class? So we have summative assessments, that's 65% of the grade, and quizzes, exams, and projects. And then we had formative assessments that are like homework, classwork, participation, exit slips, and this is 35% of the grade. And everything is updated every week in Power School, so you can keep track of the progress of your child. What the students need for this class is a notebook. They need a folder, pencil, and a computer. The school can provide a Chromebook for the students. You only need to sign a permission in Power School to grant permission to the students to use the internet at school. In addition to the online book and Google Classroom, we will be using other apps. One of them is Flipgrid, and it's for the students to record themselves and their voice speaking in Spanish. That's the I will provide. We had some apps the students can interact with their vocabulary in a fun way with games like Quizlet and GameCam. There's always like flashcards and games with the vocabulary. How you can help your children at home. First, make sure that your child does the homework. as for the vocabulary list, and then you can test them, they all had a vocabulary list because each unit we start with the vocabulary. For this unit, we start like basic vocabulary about like greetings, weather, days of the week. So we base with the vocabulary list. Another way to get the input in Spanish is to watch TV shows in Spanish or commercials or listen to music in Spanish. It's a excellent way to get more input of the language outside the classroom. Extra help, well, depends of the day and available in period 4 here in my room, 205, on Mondays and Thursdays after school until 2:30. If any of these times work for you or don't work for you, please send me an email and then we can make alternative arrangement during the school hours. And the best way to contact me is via email at gmurray@stanfordct.gov. Well, thank you so much. And if you need anything, just send me an email. All right. Have a good afternoon.